sound good at all.
That sounds... One, two, three! Jesus, that's not even close to fair. I mean, I knew that was exactly what was going to happen. he even gave me the hit. Oh man, donkey kicked on that one. All extra power to the engines, maximum thrust. Let's see if we can't get some surprise revenge on this Coyote. Come on, sweet Lou. The gorilla needs some payback. Against, I think he said that thing's called like the Yeti or something like that. I don't even know. It's like a shark attack. That Jaws music is playing right now. Except instead of being like an awesome great white, you know, this thing's kind of like a bull shark or maybe like a mako or something. I'm hearing something. Like something stuck in my tire, like a rock. Sound right. I don't know what that noise was. That did not sound right. Looking in my mirrors, making sure I'm not seeing any smoke. Alright, so I was messing around with the Yeti over here, trying to get some payback, and I think I might have hurt the motor a little bit, because this thing started knocking like a Jehovah's Witness. However, it doesn't do it all the time. So I don't know if I'm going to post this, but yeah, I mean, it didn't window the block. I don't see any oil under there. I mean, I don't know if you can even see it, but...
You got video of us racing, right?
I wouldn't call it a race.
We were in Mexico, by the way, guys.
It's cold as heck. We was in Canada. So we're going to go get some oil and see what happens. We'll check back. So I don't know how to say this. The gorilla apparently somehow leaked out some oil. So
it might have been in those poles.
When the RPMs, you know, because it's got 355 gears and a 4-speed, so it runs like 90 in second. And when the RPMs get up like that, apparently it wasn't happy. So I wasn't near the red line because it doesn't have one. There's no red. The numbers just stop. So we checked the oil and it was low. And so we got some oil in there now, and the interweb said to wait a little bit to let all the oil get to the oil pan. I normally don't do that, but after I looked, you know, it said to do it, so I'm gonna try it out and see what happens.
Hopefully we put enough in.
Yeah, or otherwise I'm gonna have to go back and get a longer dipstick. But yeah, we'll see what happens. All right, so after lots of trying to fix and do things, We're gonna fire it up.
I better stand back so it doesn't launch a rod out at me.
Man, I just sent you that thing about send that rod to God.
Yeah.
But that was for nitro. What was that? Oh, it was that vehicle.
I heard it over here.
Well, I think it was echoing off those tombstones. Yeah, we're right next to a cemetery too, so if this thing don't work, we're just gonna shove it into a hole.
We'll just go dig a hole for it out there.
Oh man, I'm nervous.
Sound good at all.
That sounds, it wasn't doing that when I parked.
Don't sound good. But we're gonna try starting it again. Maybe it just needs to build some oil pressure.
That's kind of what I'm thinking, because after you do something like that, hold on, man, my thing is all dirty.
We don't have a whole lot of light, obviously.
Nope, we don't. We're in low light situation. But like if you have low oil and then you add oil at a certain level, you got to build that oil up through the system so that it don't,
I think she was empty.
it don't click at you.
Yeah.
But it definitely did not sound like that before. All right, I think she just needs oil.
So should we go get more oil then?
Yep.
Want to get back on 74 and run them again?
We weren't racing. I was trying to pass you, but you took off, so I couldn't pass you. And then I was following you, and
it was a 74. We were in Mexico.
I didn't want to get lost, so I had no choice. What do you see? For more.
So should we go get more oil?
All right, we got 2 more. All right, so we're back out here.
She's giving him everything she's got. Up in here, not
Well, she was
5.5.
leaking.
So that means that it had 1.5 quarts in it, which I will say is pretty impressive.
Oil
He was out
pressure gauge always read normal.
there- Yeah, he was out there beating on this truck.
I wouldn't beaten on it. That was your
No,
fault.
no, no.
I almost never do that.
He tried racing somebody in an S10 in Mexico. Some lady in an S10.
The fault.
And it had something leaking out the back of it the whole time. And he was like, yeah, my truck's faster than that. I can beat that.
I didn't try beating nobody.
So we got next to
I was
her,
being
and
facetious.
he's ready to 1, 2, 3, go. He didn't though.
I
He
didn't.
didn't. But then he romped out a little bit later.
Look, I was trying to pass another truck, and they wouldn't let me over because it was road rage, apparently.
Who, me?
That'd be the truck I was trying to pass. And then things went all right, and then I tried to pass him on 74 to get up to speed on the on-ramp because there were semis, and then that's when I noticed the unpleasantries were happening. So, yeah. But
Poor truck.
she fired up. Hey, man. We're just testing the capabilities of this 4.6. All right. So we added the last bit of Gorilla Blood,
5 quarts?
something like that. Yeah.
5.
And
5 quarts.
we're gonna see if the Gorilla starts up.
Moment of truth.
Turn my light on so I can see I got oil pressure.
You know what that sound is?
What?
Cam phasers.
That noise I'm hearing?
That's what that is.
That whirring sound?
It's either it's gonna be chains, maybe those guys, or cam phasers.
What noise are you talking about?
That's the exact same noise that you hear with guys with EcoBoost that have cam phasers going out.
Which sound are you hearing?
That knocking sound that you hear. It's gone now. It's only on startup that you hear it.
Dude, I don't hear anything now. Purring like a kitten. Let me raise the RPM a little bit and see. on a back road, and so far it seems like the knocking has subsided. Alright, so I'm not gonna get on it, but yeah, you'll have to excuse that rattling thing. That's like the thing on these trucks, but let's give it. That was 2,500 2,500 RPM at, probably more throttle than I would give driving normally, and it seemed to do that all right with no knocking or anything. So, all right, so we're back at the house. Let's see if we can hear it. Hear anything. Alright, so that's a cold start overnight. So after last night, it was pretty challenging to see what we could do. Is dark. Hooked the laptop up, did some data logging whenever I got home. For the most part, the tunes seem to be the same. Knock, timing, all that good stuff. But I am fairly certain, let me adjust this real quick if I can. I don't think I'm gonna be able to while I'm recording. Can I? Oh yeah, I can. Okay, so I am fairly certain that after everything we looked at last night, it got pretty late, so I wanted to film the conclusion today. After everything, I'm pretty sure that this thing just hit a low oil situation and spun a rod bearing a little bit going down the highway. So now it's basically a countdown, the final countdown, if you will. But yeah, we'll see. I might hold on to the truck and do some stuff later, but in the meantime, I got to get my other car going, and I also have to see about possibly getting another beater truck. So yeah, until next time, roll that outro.